I've heard a lot of people find their true calling in college radio.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Talking to absolutely no one for 3 hours straight.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
Welcome back to Bit by Bit, a student-made digital media productions talk show. I'm Paige Schoen.
And I'm Charlie Meredith.
Whew, I'm so glad that you're back, Charlie.
Really? I mean, it couldn't have been that bad.
You'd be surprised.
Sorry for the mix-up, guys. Thanks for keeping my seat warm, Keenan.
Oh, I thought his name was Connor.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Keenan. Anyways, there's nothing too crazy this week.
Sticking to the usual, common knowledge trivia,
Tailgate talks and football stats.
Is This Even Weather with Mako,
and Central News with Linda.
Let's play a little game this episode. Charlie, what do you think your green flag is?
Ooh, I thought we agreed that we weren't questioning me this episode.
Oh, come on, I'm just trying to make up for some time here.
Fine, I guess my green flag would have to be when I share music with my friends. I send them the link I know corresponds with their preferred music platform.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's actually super thoughtful, Charlie.
Yeah, I guess you could just say I'm a soft guy.
Oh, okay. Well, I think my green flag would be that I'm really good at taking accountability and not turning it into a self-proclaimed monologue. Like the other day, I was late to class, and instead of blaming traffic, I looked inward. I said, maybe the real reason I was late is because I hit snooze 17 times in that moment. That was healing. That was growth. And sure, okay, I've been late every single day since, but it's different now because I'm self-aware. I journaled about it. I processed it. Honestly, if you think about it, accountability is just self-care with paperwork. Charlie.
Yep, I'm proud of you, Paige. Yeah, that was really good.
Thank you. Were you snoring?
No.
Oh, because it looked like you were dreaming about something.
I was dreaming about a little something, maybe some ghosts.
Ghosts? Ooh, that reminds me, we're actually not having a Getting Ghosted segment this week. Keenan was way too tired after a long week of trying to fill your shoes as host.
I don't know, it's kind of a hard position to fill.
Yeah.
You know me.
Charity work, hosting Bit by Bit, and losing at trivia. Not something everybody could do.
Okay.
We'll be right back after the break.
Hi, I'm looking for something for my daughter. Whoa, man, I had something just like this. And I had something like that too. I think my dad had one of these. I bet I could still fit on this. What? I've already read this one. All right, I'll take these.
Your daughter's gonna love these.
Right, my daughter. I better take another look around.
Moonlit Petrichor has a new location located at 114 West Gay Street behind the Justice Center. We have handcrafted and locally made soaps, candles, wax melts, and more, along with jewelry and other products from local artisans. We have our fall and autumn fragrances available now, along with a lot of upcoming events. If you would like to check out any of those events, please visit us on Facebook or go to moonlitpetrichor.com. I hope to see you soon.
With a degree in digital media production, you'll learn to think on your feet while quickly adapting to the ever-evolving digital media environment. Produce professional quality media using the hands-on experience you need to make a difference for your employer or clients. Our program offers training in high-demand fields such as sports reporting, radio operations and podcasting, filmmaking, and television broadcasting. With concentrations in radio and podcasting, cinematic arts, and live studio and sports production, there are a lot of opportunities to choose from to build your skills. Work with UCM faculty that are active professionals in the industry and experts in their respective fields. They bring real-world experience to the classroom and encourage one-on-one interaction with students. Together, you'll focus on planning, writing, editing, producing, and publishing digital media. For more information about the Digital Media Production Program, please visit ucmo.edu/DMP.
Today, I've got a special guest joining me for trivia. Welcome to the show, a man who needs no introduction, Joe Moore.
Need no introduction, but apparently you're going to give me one anyway.
Thanks for having me. This already feels like I'm walking into a setup.
Only a little bit. We thought it would be fun to test your pop culture knowledge 1980s style. Okay, Joe. Are you ready to take a trip back to the 80s?
It's been a while, but let's do it.
Okay, perfect. Let's start off easy. Question number 1. Who directed E.T., the extraterrestrial?
So are we talking the film or the actual extraterrestrial, the little green goblin guy?
Why would I be talking about the actual little green goblin
Well,
guy?
because we're talking about the actual little green goblin guy, the correct answer would be Elliot, because he directed him throughout the movie of what he was supposed to do.
Wow.
If we're talking about the film, the correct answer would be Steven Spielberg.
I actually don't have the answers this episode, so I think that sounds correct. Oh boy, it's starting to make me miss Charlie. Let's move on to question number 2. Very detailed answer, Joe. I have to appreciate you there. Question 2. In Ferris Bueller's Day Off, what kind of car does Ferris borrow from Cameron's dad?
A really, really nice one.
A really nice
Yes.
one. Yes.
It was a red Ferrari convertible.
Ooh. What year?
Until he pushed it out of the window and it crashed into the woods behind their house.
Okay, so we didn't give a spoiler alert, Joe. We're going to have to take this up with HR. It's going to be a whole big thing.
All right.
Anyway, okay. All right, question number 3, now that Joe made it awkward. What famous actor says, "Say hello to my little friend"?
Actually, it was more, "Say hello to my little friend."
Can you do that again and look directly at the camera for me?
Say hello to my little friend.
Thank you.
Al Pacino.
Wonderful. Once again, I don't know the answers to these questions, but
Trust me.
sounds like you're 10 out of 10. And speaking of 10 out of 10, let's go to question 4. What 1987 vampire film starred Kiefer Sutherland and Corey Feldman?
It's actually Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you knew him personally.
We're old
So
friends.
worried about Corey.
It is called The Lost Boys.
The Lost
Ever
Boys.
seen it?
I actually have seen The Lost Boys.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Very scary little
Yeah,
vampires.
yep.
Yeah, would not recommend. One of my mom's favorites. You didn't ask. Question number 5. What kind of car did Michael Knight drive in Knight Rider?
A talking one.
Sure.
His name was Kit.
Kit the talking car?
Kit the talking car. It was a black Trans Am, I think.
Huh. Fascinating.
All but the brand I knew.
I'm learning. This is trivia. And look at this. Question number 6. In Back to the Future, what speed does the DeLorean have to reach in time to time travel? Reach to time travel.
Meaning, how fast did it have to go?
How fast, what speed did it have to reach, I believe is the wording of the question.
88 miles an hour.
88 miles per hour.
About how fast I go down 50 highway.
You heard it here first.
Until I
A
get to traffic,
danger.
then I slow to 55.
That's right, the chair of your department, a danger and threat to others on the road. Question number 7. Who directed The Breakfast Club?
I have absolutely no idea.
You have no idea. Have
Not
you
a
seen
clue.
The Breakfast
I have seen The
Club?
Breakfast Club multiple times
Wow.
and have no idea who directed it.
We'll have to leave it up to their imagination.
Yeah, because you don't have the answers.
I'm all-knowing, but I'm not going to give them away. What do you think this is? It's trivia. And our final question. Who trained Daniel in The Karate Kid?
Wax on, wax off, Mr. Miyagi.
Nice. I actually did know that one.
Well
Okay,
done,
round
well
of
done.
applause. Thank you so much. That was really great work, Joe.
You're very, very welcome. Let's go. All those Saturday night movie marathons finally paid off.
I know, and you can stop inviting me to them. I won't go. So you absolutely crushed that round. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thanks for having me. It was a blast.
Oh my gosh, very happy. And thank you all for watching Common Knowledge Trivia. Before Charlie rejoins us, we're giving you guys this week's Central News. Over to Linda.
Welcome back to Central News, your news updates for all things UCM, Warrensburg, and the greater Johnson County area. I'm Linda Alviar, and this is your Central News for Thursday, November 13th. Warrensburg police say 2 people are dead after an armed domestic disturbance on Wednesday morning. The disturbance prompted lockdowns across parts of Warrensburg. Officers were called around 7:20 a.m. to the 700 block of Cedar Drive. Police say a bystander, Tony Barron, tried to intervene and was shot and killed by the suspect. Investigators say the suspect, an off-duty airman from Whiteman Air Force Base, was later found dead in a wooded area from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. The investigation is still ongoing. The city of Warrensburg is offering relief to residents affected by the federal government shutdown. City officials have declared a community-wide extraordinary hardship and will waive the usual 10% late penalties on utility bills through November. Bills will still be sent out, but no late fees will be charged for those unable to pay on time. The move aims to help households facing delayed income or federal benefits because of the ongoing government shutdown. The Warrensburg City Council has voted against installing flock safety license plate reading cameras across the city. The police department had requested 15 cameras funded through a $50,000 Blue Shield grant, paid for by state income and sales taxes. Residents and council members raised privacy concerns, citing lawsuits and civil liberty issues tied to similar systems across the country. The council rejected the proposal at Monday's meeting. I'm Linda Alviar, and that was your Central News for Thursday, November 13th.
Thank you, Linda, so much for keeping us safe and informed on the UCM campus.
My favorite news reporter.
All right. Charlie, I think it's time for you to give us a red flag.
Ooh, I really don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if I should admit that one. Maybe. You go first.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
My red flag, one of many. I still use Comic Sans, the font, unironically.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
There's no way.
I do it every time.
Well, that just makes me really glad that I've never had to communicate with you via email.
You'd get used to it.
If you could change your text font, would you change it to Comic Sans?
If I could change my subtitles on Netflix to Comic Sans, I would do that. It would make it so much easier to watch true crime. You know what I mean? All right, your turn, Charlie. What's your red flag?
Okay, fine. I once used AI to make a bathroom schedule.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take a minute to process that. Charlie, why? For what reason? Tell me it was for like a dog or a plant or something.
I don't think I'm at liberty to accept follow-up questions right now.
Okay, so you're just gonna like say something like that and want me to not ask any follow-up questions?
Yes.
Okay, I think I can hear Pablo and Chuck giggling in the other room.
Oh, Lordy. I know Chuck's excited to be back.
Yeah, Pablo was not too thrilled last week.
Do we know what his money situation's looking like?
Don't get your hopes up, because he got charged with tax evasion. So, maybe he's getting his act together.
Oh?
Over to the boys for tailgate talks and football stats. Well, everyone, we have some important news to discuss, but before we get to it, Big Chuck is back!
That's right, that's right. It is very, very good to be back, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Oh, that's right, we don't have to worry about ghost boys haunting my football Cowboys anymore.
Huh? What are you talking about, Pablo?
It's a long story.
Okay.
Anyway,
This is Tailgate Talks.
College football this week can kick off with a bang, with number 2 Indiana going to Penn State with their undefeated season on the line.
Indiana led most of this game and had a 20-10 lead in the fourth quarter when Penn State would storm back with 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns, taking the lead 24-20.
And then, with 3 minutes to go, Indiana's Heisman candidate Fernando Mendoza led the Hoosiers down the field with 3 minutes to go, capping off the drive with one of the best catches in college football history to give Indiana a 27-24 victory.
Now, the number 3 team in the country didn't have nearly as much of a nail-biter as the number 2 team did.
That's right. Texas A&M traveled to Missouri this week for a 3 versus 22 matchup. However, with Missouri star quarterback Bo Prabula out for the season, it would be too tall of a task for the Tigers.
The Aggies would get out of a 21-0 lead, but never look back, finishing with a 38-17 Texas A&M win.
At this week's location of College Game Day, number 7 BYU headed down to 8 Texas Tech in what was set to be a huge matchup that turned into a huge blowout, with Texas Tech getting out to a 26-0 lead. That game would finish in a 29-7 huge victory for the Red Raiders.
And finally, on to another hot-stomping finish. Number 9 Oregon went into number 20 Iowa for another big-time showdown.
After a very close and low-scoring game throughout, Iowa's quarterback Mark Gronkowski ran into the end zone and gave the Hawkeyes a 16-15 lead with 1:51 seconds to go.
However, Oregon showed why they're a top 10 in the nation, driving the Ducks down to kick a 39-yard field goal to walk it off with an 18-16 victory.
That's right. It was a very exciting week in college football.
Yes, it was. And now it's time to talk some NFL. It's time for football style.
Wait. I need to tell you something.
All right.
Good news. It's good news.
All right, well, I'm excited. Hit me.
I, Pablo, did not make a single bet this week.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing. I'm so proud of you. I knew you could do it. What made you decide to make that decision?
Well, it's kind of because the Cowboys and Longhorns didn't play at all this week.
Well, if that's what gets you to stop betting, I'll take it.
No, I'm not going to stop gambling, silly. The good news is I have doubled the cash to bet for this week. Isn't that exciting? Anyway, it's time for football stats.
Sweet. I found my true passion in this segment, auctioneering.
I love that. Anyway, Week 10 stats. The Broncos beat the Raiders 10-7, and the Colts beat the Falcons 31-25. The Jets beat the Browns 27-20, and the Saints beat the Panthers 17-7.
The Patriots beat the Buccaneers 28-23. The Ravens beat the Vikings 27-19. The Dolphins beat the Bills 30-13, and the Bears beat the Giants 24-20.
Texans beat the Jaguars 36-29, and the Seahawks beat the Cardinals 44-22. The Lions beat the Commanders 44-24, and the Rams beat the 49ers 42-26.
Lastly, the Chargers beat the Steelers 25-10. The Eagles beat the Packers 10-7.
And we don't have any statistics on the one team anybody cares about, so how's your fantasy team doing, Charlie?
Oh, you see, I'm always #1 in the league. Big Chuck has never lost a fantasy football season.
Well,
you would know.
And there was no reason for that. Anywho, let's give Mako his well-deserved screen time.
Yeah, I got my weekly fix. Over to Mako with all weather.
Thank you, Pablo and Chuck. It's me again, Mako, back for another weather day. Officially, my 7th day as a weather dude. Yay. Today we'll go over the weather for this upcoming week, and as mentioned last week, I have to go a little bit faster due to lost airtime. So, screw it. Today, we'll go a little bit differently. I'm tired of being undermined or not taken seriously, so I will choose what the weather will be. My mood will decide what the weather would be. Starting off Sunday. Sunday, I like to take it easy. Sit back and relax before the next week forces us back to work. I'll let Sunday stay nice. Nice, warm day with all sunshines and rainbows. Maybe a low of 50 and high 63. Not too hot or cold. Moving on to Monday, worst day of the week, in my opinion. Usually, Mondays, never find a good parking spot and have to walk for a few miles just to get onto campus. So I'm usually angry, and that mood will be horrible weather. So everyone will get to suffer just as I do. Strong wind and rain will hit all day. Maybe so bad that everything will get canceled. Who knows? Who knows? Tuesday is an okay day. Nothing crazy. Just a meh mood. That mood will bring a cloudy sky, no sun, yet no rain either. Just a meh day. Then Wednesday, middle of the week, last Wednesday, fun fact, I stubbed my toe and it hurt all day. So this coming Wednesday, I am choosing to be angry. Acid rain. So stay inside or don't. That's not my choice. Do what you want. Thursday, I usually feel sad as it's close to Friday, but it's not quite there yet. So I'll make Thursday. We'll have some heavy rain and potential flooding. So just, have a canoe on hand just in case it floods. So everyone's week is ruined. And then Friday is usually when all the deadlines are set to be. So I usually get anxious trying to finish everything on time. So I decided to on Friday to bring fog and random wind gusts and let's just say hail. And then Saturday, when all hope seems lost, Saturday appears, everyone is done for the week and gets a chance to either wind down or party till they drop. So I decided that Saturday will stay sunny and clear skies all day. It will also be warm enough that everything will dry up after all of the rain and the random hail from Friday. So there you go. That's my lineup of next week's weather. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I have decided to accept this and become the villain and choose the weather myself, not caring what everyone else wants or thinks. Well, that's all for today. As usual, be wary if we're not sure if this is even weather. Back to you, Paige and Charlie.
Acid rain? Do we think that Mako's okay?
I'm not quite sure, but that's interesting. I guess I'll bring my umbrella.
I mean, if you had a budget, if you had the budget his segment had, I'd throw in some funny predictions too.
Yeah, sucks for me though, because this is my main source of information.
Oh, how supportive. Say, Charlie, what do you think your beige flag would be?
Beige flag? I don't think I know that one.
A beige flag is a harmless or neutral quirk that isn't a deal breaker, but might make somebody pause and reevaluate.
Okay, okay. I got one.
Okay.
I don't watch the finales of shows so that I can technically always have them playing in my head.
Oh, how annoying.
I just don't like watching my favorite show end.
That's real.
Whatever. What do you think yours would be?
Let me think on that one. Oh, right. I have it. Okay. I clap when the plane lands, and doesn't stop there. I also say fun fact before sharing literally any piece of information.
You would. You would.
Totally.
That makes too much sense, honestly. I should have just already known that.
Okay, you're way too passionate about that. Do we have something that we need to unpack, Charlie?
Yeah.
Tune in next week for when we fight. Yep. We can't leave you without your niche media news.
We'll be right back with Did You Know right after this commercial break.
Looking to have a fun time on campus or a family-friendly place to have fun? Check out the Union Bowling Center. We have the lowest prices in town, only $5 per game and $22 per hour for community members, and $4 per game or $17 per hour for UCM students and employees. That cost includes shoes and tax. There's also convenient and free parking on the corner of Clark and Holden for any member of the public to use. Let the good times roll at the Union Bowling Center. Open from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. on weekdays, and from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. on weekends.
Gear up for game day at the UCM store, your one-stop shop for all things mules and jennies. From the latest styles by Nike, Champion, Antigua, and Columbia Sportswear, to your fan favorites and exclusive UCM gear, we've got everything you need to show your school spirit in style. And right now, enjoy unbeatable savings during Mascot Madness. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Whether you're heading to the stadium or repping from home, game day starts at the UCM store.
With a degree in digital media production, you'll learn to think on your feet while quickly adapting to the ever-evolving digital media environment. Produce professional quality media using the hands-on experience you need to make a difference for your employer or clients. Our program offers training in high-demand fields such as sports reporting, radio operations and podcasting, filmmaking, and television broadcasting. With concentrations in radio and podcasting, cinematic arts, and live studio and sports production, there are a lot of opportunities to choose from to build your skills. Work with UCM faculty that are active professionals in the industry and experts in their respective fields. They bring real-world experience to the classroom and encourage one-on-one interaction with students. Together, you'll focus on planning, writing, editing, producing, and publishing digital media. For more information about the Digital Media Production Program, please visit ucmo.edu/DMP.
welcome back to this week's segment of Did You Know, where reality continues to prove it's got a better imagination than we do.
And this week, we're giving thanks for the happy accidents that made modern life debatably better.
Did you know the world's first webcam wasn't built for meetings or streaming?
Nope. It was created so scientists at Cambridge didn't have to walk to the break room to check if the coffee pot was empty.
They set up a grainy camera in 1991, broadcasting live footage of the pot 24/7.
Humanity invented live streaming just to save a disappointing walk.
From coffee checks to cat videos, truly evolution is at work.
Speaking of inventions born out of boredom,
bubble wrap wasn't made for packing. It was invented as textured wallpaper in the 1950s.
Which, shockingly, didn't sell. Apparently nobody wanted walls that looked like a giant blister.
Years later, IBM started to ship computers safely, and suddenly it became the packaging material.
And now we all owe our childhood therapy sessions to failed interior design.
Pop goes innovation.
And finally, the trippiest thank you in history.
In 1943, chemist Albert Hofmann accidentally absorbed a little bit of LSD through his skin while working.
He felt strange sensations, so he went and biked home, while unknowingly experiencing the first acid trip in history.
That day became known as Bicycle Day, and some people still celebrate it every April 19th.
So next time you think your commute's wild, remember, at least your bike isn't melting.
So, whether it's coffee surveillance, bubbly wallpaper, or chemically enhanced cycling,
we owe a lot to accidents that definitely weren't in the lab notes.
That's all for Did You Know, where we keep giving thanks for human error.
And remember, if it wasn't a mistake, then it probably wasn't history.
All right, let me add in my own media fact.
Okay, go for it.
Did you know that after the Fortnite Simpsons season, they're putting together a bit-by-bit Fortnite season?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, theoretically, I'm of course playing as Big Chuck.
Oh, obviously everybody's going to want to be playing as Big Chuck, most overpowered character. I'll be playing as Linda. She's knowledgeable, keeps people up on the news.
That's a great idea, I think.
Personally, I wouldn't play as Pablo, though, if we're talking Fortnite. I
think he'd lose all your V-Bucks. It's like a character thing.
It's like a gambling character. It's a flaw, really.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you for showing your face today, Charlie. We really couldn't have done it without you, and we super missed you last week, but I gotta say, 2 weeks in a row we didn't have you for Common Knowledge Trivia. Do you feel like you want somebody to hurt your feelings?
I wouldn't say I was looking forward to it. How did Joe do?
Joe did just fine. Actually, I was surprised. He seemed to know more about movies than I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody knew more about something than you did?
I know, it's really hard to admit it.
That's insane.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we're glad to have you back, Charlie.
Well, I'm not going anywhere, and I think that's all we have for today's episode. So, we hope you enjoyed.
Make sure to tune in next week for our holiday special on Thursday, November 20th at 1 p.m. on the CTV YouTube page.
Yeah, we only have 2 episodes left, Paige. What are we going to do?
I'm going to cry every Thursday.
Yeah, I think I will too. What am I supposed to do every week?
I'm not going to be informed. There's not going to be any bits to keep me entertained.
Paige?
Yes,
Can you host trivia night every Thursday?
I'm totally going to host trivia night. You guys are all invited to my place.
That's a great idea. Well, since we're at your place, does that mean you get to be a little nicer to me?
Maybe. We'll see about that.
Okay, well, only 2 episodes left, so thank you guys for sticking around.
And we'll see you next week.